Most people are terrified of being alone. They keep the noise on all the time. Music, notifications, friends, messages, scrolling, anything just to avoid silence. Because silence forces you to face something most people spend their entire lives running from: themselves. But every dangerous individual in history had one thing in common: isolation. Not comfort, not endless socializing. Isolation. Because when you remove distractions, something strange happens to the mind. At first it feels uncomfortable. Your brain starts craving stimulation. You reach for your phone. You want to talk to someone. You want to escape. But if you resist that urge, something powerful begins to happen. You start thinking clearly. For the first time in months, maybe years, your thoughts become sharp. You begin questioning your life, your habits, your weaknesses, your excuses. And this is exactly the moment most people run away. Because self-awareness is painful. It forces you to admit something brutal. You're not where you should be. Your discipline isn't strong enough. Your focus is weak. Your potential is being wasted. Most people cannot tolerate that realization. So they go back to distraction, back to noise, back to comfort. But the people who stay in isolation change. Because once you see the truth about yourself, you cannot unsee it. And that's where transformation begins. Isolation removes the opinions of others. No validation, no applause, no approval. Just you and reality. You stop performing for people. You stop trying to look productive. You stop pretending. And instead, you start building something real. Your discipline grows. Your thinking becomes deeper. Your standards become higher. You become harder to impress, harder to manipulate, harder to distract. And slowly, people begin to notice something different about you. You're quieter, but more confident. You speak less. But when you do, people listen. Because isolation forces you to develop something most people never will: internal authority. You stop needing approval. You stop seeking validation. You stop caring about being understood by everyone. And that's when you become dangerous. Not dangerous in a violent way. Dangerous in a psychological way. Because you are no longer controlled by the same things that control everyone else. Distraction, attention, social pressure, approval. While everyone else is addicted to comfort, you become addicted to progress. And when a person reaches that point, they become extremely difficult to stop. This is why the most focused individuals in the world protect their solitude. They understand something most people never learn. Isolation is not loneliness. Isolation is sharpening. It is the process of removing weakness from the mind. So the next time you feel uncomfortable being alone, don't run from it. Don't escape into distraction. Stay there. Sit in the silence. Face your thoughts. Because the version of you that emerges from isolation will not be the same person who entered it. And that version of you will be dangerous.